I took yesterday off from exercising, but you took a day off. Today I'm walking up to the store to get a prescription though. I actually ran out yesterday and I forgot about it, so I was like, oh crap, I gotta go now, today. So I went a day without one of my prescriptions, but that's okay. Not like I'm gonna die. Nah. But anyways, excuse to walk the mile up to the store and a mile back. I actually walk around the block, walk around the area, waiting for the prescription to get filled too. So anyways, for those who haven't heard yet, I open up my original course on photographing the Milky Way. It's been open to the public. It's been open, it's free now. Find it on either on YouTube or through my website. And if you want to have access to that and then other, tutorials and courses and some upcoming, I have my Subscribe Star that you can sign up for to get regular updates. Or if you don't like that subscription model, I've made whole courses available for purchase through my website. So if you don't like the subscription model, that just helps me to continue, to keep going on where I've been going. So, get out of the way, there's a biker coming. Well, prescription's being filled now, so I'm just going to walk around the block. Let's go up to the middle school up here, middle school is what it is. But go up top of the hill here and then walk over by where my gym is, which is still closed, of course. And then take the bike trail back down, back onto where the store is. So just do a little loop there, probably half a mile loop at the most. Okay. Where did I leave off? Oh yeah, my tutorials and everything. I got several in the workings. My very first course, full course, is 3.5 hours long. Pretty much a beginner of photographing the Milky Way. And it's designed with people with basic cameras in mind, not the professional or expert photographers and, full frame cameras or whatever. But it's designed in mind for, that even if you have an introductory level camera like a Canon Rebel and a kit lens, you can still shoot the Milky Way. It was made with that in mind. But that's, like I said, I made that in 2016, so it's been, out for 4 years, so I decided to make it for free. But I got several other tutorials in the making. That'll go on my Subscribe Star. And for one-time payment, for download off my website if you don't like the subscription model. And I'll have stuff here and there for YouTube for free. So I got several coming up. This is a steep hill. Anyways, not only do you get those tutorials, but you have access to me directly. Get a private one-on-one lessons, group lessons, group chats, critiques, group critiques of photos. You submit to me and everybody who signed up can critique and we can talk about it, have group chats, talk about it, So there's a whole host of things that are available on the Subscribe Star that you won't be able to get anywhere else. Boy, you're on the top of the hill. Coming to middle school here. So, and then this summer, of course, they'll have the photo adventures coming up. That's in July. And short of the apocalypse. It's happening. Doesn't matter. It's going to happen. So, expect that on July in the San Juan Mountain. Believe me, you won't be disappointed because those mountains are spectacular. That is an amazing place. Those San Juans. Ouray, Silverton, Telluride regions. A pretty incredible place. Okay, made it to the top of the hill. Okay, head over towards my gym, which is closed, but there's a little path that goes by it. Then you go behind it and go back down to the store to pick up my prescription. Seems weird coming in here and seeing the place closed, no activity. I don't know about that truck there, but the van up there has been up there for days. It's like someone's walking their dog though. But it seems weird being up here and having the place closed. Nothing going on. Got away from the wind. Man. Started using this new program for my photography. It's called Luminar 4. And I'm really liking it. Came out a few months back. I've been using it for a little bit and it's really cut back on my usage of Lightroom and Photoshop. I still use a little bit of Lightroom for basic raw editing, color corrections. But then I move over to Luminar 4. Do a lot of my heavy duty work there. Then when I go back over to Photoshop, I'll do some kind of like localized adjustments and then resizing for like uploading to the web. But it's a neat little program. And maybe I'll show something here coming up later on, you know, me working on some of my photos. Yeah, kind of get an idea how it works, how I use it. Coolest thing about Luminar 4 is the capability of replacing the sky. And you know, in Colorado, quite often you get wifeless sky. Just not a cloud. Especially in the mornings, notorious. You know, especially when you're in summer and fall. Mornings are notoriously cloud-free. You know, and it's not ideal for photography, at least landscape photography. You know, even with our deep blue skies, you know, it's just not ideal for taking good dramatic photos of landscape. And Luminar 4 it's like, I don't know how it works, but the algorithm on it, so it makes it so much easier than Photoshop to replace the sky. It's great. It's a great program. I really like it, you know, and it's turned some, like this past fall, autumn, you had the great colors, but no clouds, no weather. It was just, you know, only a couple of times did we have any weather, so it was kind of very bland, boring, really. And none of my photos really I was really all that happy with because of just constant blue sky, clear sky, bland gray. Like when the sun was setting too, there was no color in the sky, put it that way. And it doesn't work. So, you know, photography being an art, I've you know, given the Luminar 4 sky replacement thing a try, and I don't know how it does it, but it makes it 10 times easier than Photoshop. No selections necessary, no masking necessary. You know, it's easy. It does it great. Now it has some limitations, yeah. Yeah, you do have to have a good contrast between the ground, the landscape, and the sky. And like with any program, you need something that makes it differentiated, you know, make it easy to stand out. Interesting place to find that rock. Kind of reminds me of that rock with a face painted on it when I was down near Marvel last spring. Toilet paper still almost completely up, but I'm getting paper towels, and bread is starting to get stocked up. So bread's finally okay. Headed back home. Got my prescription, and I got some popcorn too. Popcorn for tonight. An energy drink. Mine started, the air was calm, right? No wind. As I get going, The wind picks up more and more and more. And start recording here, the wind finally starts picking up like it has been. Right now I'm standing behind a tree in kind of a low-lying area. Robin! So hopefully I don't get any more gusts of wind. Anyways, it's raining time now. Fucking media. What the hell is the matter with these idiots? Let me tell you something. I've had it with the goddamn media. Let me start. This medication that's supposed to knock the virus down. It could be a saving grace for thousands of people, you know? It's called hydroxychloroquine. Right? It's a malaria drug, right? Well, they had trials in France. Originally, France was the first country to try it. It seemed to have been working. So they decided, well, gee, maybe we should try it here in the US. Okay, great. Trump starts talking about it, right? CDC started talking about it. You know, they started talking press conference talking about it. The fucking media puts out an article saying that Trump is promoting a medication that when given in dosages up to 2 grams will kill you. No shit. So does caffeine at 2 grams will fucking kill you. No, these medications are prescribed in milligrams and micrograms, not in grams. Okay, that's one of the issues. And now some Darwin Award nominees decided to take a cleaner called chloroquine, what was it? Chloroquine phosphate. Looking and say, is this what I heard Trump say? You know, Trump said, is this medication? And they take teaspoons or tablespoons of it and mix it in with soda, which is loaded with shit. You know, sugar, caffeine, and everything else. And they taking a chemical, cleaning chemical, thinking it's the medication, and they drink it. One dies, and the other one ends up in the ICU. I mean, that's bad enough, but the media is now reporting it as being Trump made these people take the medication, promoting a dangerous medication that made people die. It's chloroquine phosphate. It's a cleaning chemical. It's not hydroxyphosphate or hydroxychloroquine, which is the malaria drug. You can't get it, you know, over the counter. You got to get it by prescription. What the hell's the matter with these people? It just convinces me the media is out to destroy almost every vestige of American way of life. To destroy a president, including risking the lives of people. Lying. Flat out lying. Deliberately, purposely lying and risking Americans' lives with false information. And YouTube calls them YouTube and all the Facebook and all them call them, verifiable sources or reliable sources. Yeah, right. Oh, come on! It's called hydroxychloroquine. It's a malaria drug. And it's already being tested now. Tens of thousands of dosages are being issued out. One guy's already been given it. He was on his deathbed and he's recovered. So it's a proven medication. It works with minimal side effects. Minimal. It's been used for decades to fight malaria, you know, and now it's effective it appears to be effective with this virus. Yeah. The worst part is the goddamn media is scaring people to the point where people who need the medication, who benefit from it, are going to be afraid to take it. Who's causing harm? And any of you fools out there who believe that shit, believe CNN, believe MSNBC, believe New York Times, believe Huffington Post and that crap, you're part of the problem. You get your head out of your asses, dude. You are destroying this country. You are responsible for the destruction of this country, I'll tell you. Well, obviously lighting looks right back in my garage again. But I couldn't record anymore because the wind started blowing like crazy again. What do? You know, that wind was pretty bad. Anyways, one thing I did notice though, which I think should continue on, is since the outbreak, I've seen a lot more people out walking. So if anything is good to come of it, People are out walking, exercising, getting out, getting fresh air instead of cooped up in their home. Okay, I'm gonna head back in now. But it was funny though. One thing, when people were asked who they trusted for information on the outbreak, I find amusing is the fact that the media, putting all this crap in the bag here, the media was the least trusted for information. The media. The people that everyone relies on to get information, to receive information, get information out through the channel to get information out, and where people are supposed to receive the information are the least trusted. And with crap like what's been going on with what I mentioned earlier about god-awful, stupid reporting, how anybody can trust the media at all anymore is beyond me. You know, and if you do trust the media, there's something wrong with you. And there's something really wrong with that. You know? Something really wrong with the media when they're doing shit like that. You know, that's evil. Really, that's wicked. Ooh, don't fall. Stay. All right, I'm gonna head in home.